Welcome back, everyone. Recently, I've seen quite a few requests in regards to how do you make changes to the character generator that comes with RPG Maker MZ. So I figured this is the perfect time. Let's do a quick tutorial on how to add custom characters into the generator so you can create your own characters. Just in case you guys are not aware, when you first download the software onto your hard drive, in the programs folder on your hard drive, there was a specific folder created with all of your character parts and components. It's actually maintained in the folder called the generator folder. So if I show you mine really quick, what you will see is in the generator folder, you'll have subfolders, one for face, one for SV, one for TV, one for TVD, and another one for variations. You will have to add your own custom character in each one of those folders. I suggest that before you make a copy of your generator folder, save it somewhere else before you start making any changes to the generator. Once you have saved it somewhere else, now you can actually go into the folders and start to see what you want to adjust. For this particular example, what I decided to do was create some custom characters or custom design for the hair of one of my characters. Just to make sure I'm a little bit more organized, what I decided to do is I created my own folder called the My Generator Data folder. And within this folder, I am going to store all the custom character parts that I'm going to create. So what you see on the screen here is the example I'm going to take you guys through. So for my example, what I did was I used Photoshop. I created for the hairstyle, for the face, components associated with the face. I created another set for the SV file. I created another set for the TV file. I created another set for the TVD file. And then do not forget to create one more for the variations folder. I was saying file, but I meant folders. So once again, the face folder, the SV folder, the TV folder, the TVD folder, and then the variations folder. You actually have to create custom parts for each folder, and they have to have the same number because the program needs to know which one to match with what part. So for example, I decided to start with the number 31. So I basically, for face, I'm going to create a rear hair, and I'm going to call it number 31. And it's going to have two parts. For the rear hair, it's going to have a front view and kind of a back part for the face. And since I've set it up that way, I'm going to have similarly the same types of parts in SV. It's going to have two components as well. Also, the character event is going to be 31. The number behind the letter P represents the character that you're creating. So if it's P50, every single one of them would have P50 in the name mechanism. Okay. So here goes the SV with 31, TV with 31, TVD, P31 as well. And even for the variations, I have P31. The best way to do this is don't change the name mechanism because the program will not recognize it. I say find the hairstyle that you like. I picked the last one so that way you know exactly where the naming convention ends, and then you can just add more to it afterwards. And then open one up in Photoshop and then change the number behind P that you want. for yourself. So the last one for the hairstyles was 23. So I decided I'm going to leave from 23 to 30 open, and I'm going to start my own custom hairstyles with the 31. So it's going to be 31, 32, 33, and so on and so on and so on. And after creating each one of these parts, you will now copy each component into the actual generator folders that are in the programs file on the hard drive. So if we take a look at the generator folder that's actually in your programs program, the C program, the hard drive, we go into face. Remember, I use the number 31. I'm working in the male character. So face, male character. Find the hairstyle. I didn't do any front view hairstyle. I only worked on rear. The front hair is here. I didn't work on front hair. I'm only focusing on rear hair for this particular example. Like I said, the last one, the name mechanism ended with P23. So I decided to add for myself P31. So here's the last one, P23. I added P31. So I save the face version here for myself. Notice it has rear hair 2, rear hair 1. So these are the two pieces that I added into the male folder. Then I go to the SV, male folder as well. And I did the same thing. P31, P31. I go into the TV folder, male subfolder, did the same thing. P31, P31. TVD, male folder, P31, P31. That makes sense? Go to the variations folder. Same thing as well. The last one was 23. I asked P31. You can now go back to the generator, restart the software. And when you restart the software, if you've done everything correctly, you should see your parts in here being shown. And now you can see the hair that I added on here is different from number 23. I didn't change too much. I wanted to make sure you can see it. I used number 23 as an example, and I basically created my own custom hair, called it number 31, and you can clearly see the difference in hairstyle. I hope this was very clear in terms of how to add your own custom characters into the generator. If not, just send me another comment and I can probably document it, and I can probably even do the screenshot by screenshot example like I've done before with my other tutorials. But I got to hear from you guys. If not, I'll just leave this on YouTube so everyone can use. This is how you create your own characters or upload your own character parts into the generator so you can have your own custom characters. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was helpful and you know what to do. Thanks a lot, guys. Keep making those games. If you like this video, please leave a comment and subscribe below for future content.